We sound good. Dude, check it out. Today we're gonna figure out which country is the most frutiger aero. Okay, so we got our tier list here. We got
Sound good.
a bunch of
Dude, check it
completely
out. Today we're gonna figure
totally
out
related
which
countries.
country is the
Hold on,
most
got the stream
frutiger
playing. I
aero.
gotta mute
got our-
myself. Bro, one day I'm gonna remember to mute that before I start this. Okay, I got a list of totally unrelated countries that were completely chosen at random. Some of them were chosen more randomly than others, but yeah, in addition to figuring out which country is in fact the most frutiger aero, I almost said a flutiger aero, that'd be kind of funny. We're also gonna make like miniature frutiger aero sounds for each country because, like, I don't know, why not? Okay, and also we're gonna be flag maxing here. It's gonna be fun to see if I can actually remember each country's flag. So how are we gonna start this? Okay, I guess we're gonna start with the Philippines. Yes, I knew this flag. So Philippines frutiger aero. And yeah, that's a good typo there. Anyway. Oh, come on. So I actually started, this whole idea came because someone, I think, asked on another stream, why do I keep typing in Philippines aero? Someone asked what I thought the most frutiger aero country was. And I was like, probably the Philippines. Because, yeah, the Philippines is one of those countries I'd like to travel to one day, believe it or not. So I've actually kind of looked it up. So I'm aware of the Philippines lore, you know? So I was like, I think the Philippines would be the most frutiger aero country. And like, come on guys, the images don't lie. Check this out. This is a market? Like, what? This is incredible. Bro, I could already see the music for this place. The the glass tile supermarket. That's gonna be the song that we are gonna make for the Philippines. What else do they got? More images of the glass tile supermarket. Like, come on, I could totally see myself having like a 5% better day because instead of like walking through these endless aisles of slop, I can walk through endless aisles of produce like this in a really cool supermarket with like leaves and stuff on it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's make the Philippines a nice supermarket song, shall we? Oh yeah, we're just gonna use this sound. Why not? Throw it on here and add in some nice effects. The Philippines glass market. Here we go. That does not sound nearly aero enough. Perfection. And there you have it. That is exactly what it sounds like in here, I think. Yeah, so the Philippines, I mean, look at all of this. This has to at least be A tier, if not S tier, for frutiger aero countries, I gotta say. Okay, up next, it's an obvious choice. We have Japan. Is Japan frutiger aero? I've never actually heard of Japan doing frutiger aero stuff, but you know what? I'm just dumb. I'm sure it counts. So this is Japanese. Like, technically it's not Japan itself, but the vibe is all here. Like, imagine you're this little tiny water glass container and you're like, oh father, my frutiger aero. And your dad just looks at you with this face and he's like, son, like, we're literally just glasses of water. Just destroy your son's dreams right there. Anyway, this is cool, but it's not like architecture. Okay, this is neat. This is taken on Google Street View, and it's on Facebook, so we're probably not going to be able to actually view it. Oh, wait, we can view it. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, this is actually frutiger aero. This is like S tier, in my opinion. I mean, check it out. You got the sleek buildings. This guy's outfit, this dude walking right here, the white t-shirt and blue shorts. It's aero. Nothing frutiger here, Edmund Russell. Bro, what? It has white, it has blue, it has green. It's clearly frutiger aero. What song would Japan get? Like, I feel like they need a really cool song, right? Check this out. This is another cool aero-esque image. Yeah, these guys totally are. They're gonna be either A tier or S tier. We need a kawaii sound. Oh, that sounded so cringe. Bro, there's only one plugin in FL Studio that's gonna work for Japan. Let's be real. It's Sakura. Or Sakura. I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. I'm just an American. I don't know anything. Okay, let's see. The Eastern Dream Bank is going to be what we're gonna use. By the way, off topic, this is like the most hated plugin in FL Studio for some reason, but it's one of my favorites because I don't know, I think it sounds cool. So, what's Japan's frutiger aero sound? Whoa, wrong note. Man, I wish I remembered how to play this. Dude, we're hitting all the wrong notes today. Okay, we gotta lock in. Japan needs this frutiger aero sound. Hold on, I know what to do here. Drag down the BPM to 128. Pull up the time. If anyone out there gets that reference, you are fire. So anyway, Japan, yeah, this is easily going to be A tier. I'm gonna refrain from S tier until the very end, I think, because that makes it way more interesting. So up next might, oh wait, this is Australia. Okay, that was a horrible Aussie. This is Australia. We got like all the most deadly animals in the world here. So you know how it is out here in Australia, I almost said y'all. Australia, it's a very tropical, like, so the movie Finding Nemo takes place in Australia, and I think that is, in my opinion, the most kind of frutiger aero movie. Yeah, like, Australia just spawned on, like, this frutiger aero continent, basically. Dude, why is it pulling up Facebook? That's so weird. Yeah, this is A tier at least. Bro, you know what's really creepy about this though? Is there's like not a single person on this beach. You know why? Because like 9 out of the 10 most deadly animals in the world are all on this beach. The people are like, no, we're not doing it. This is a cool picture. Very modern. Very, very nice. Now this is fire. This could be like a Windows 7 wallpaper. What kind of... Yeah, this is S tier. Absolute S tier. Well, I say S tier. Bro, what? The most frutiger aero places in Australia. What is this? Get out of the way.
Hey, motherfucker, we.
Oh my, okay, yeah. 1 second on TikTok. Oh well. You guys can deal with it. Yeah, so what kind of music? Australia is definitely strings, I think. Because of the Finding Nemo, you know, you got to give Australia the like sustained strings. And this is actually, if we throw it on that first channel, this will probably sound really cool, actually, for Australia. Dude, my chords are not chording today. Holy cow. That is Australia. That is what it would sound like. I mean, like, if you want eating the shrimp on the bobbies and stuff. Okay. Australia, man, this is surprisingly going well. I gotta say it's another A tier country, guys. I placed everything in A tier. Guys, we're off to a strong start with this. It's crazy. Okay. Up next, we have, I think this was, oh no, Switzerland, right? Oh no. Oh, your boy is good. Okay, I think the only reason this is just another random country, okay? You can kind of look at Switzerland from these pictures and tell it's, wow, very beautiful. It's not necessarily frutiger aero, but let's see if we're wrong. Oh, is the dude who named it from Switzerland? Dude, no way. I did not know this. So this guy, the man who made the frutiger font, which is what this whole thing is based off of in the first place, is in fact apparently from Switzerland. Which means that even though Switzerland does not even remotely look frutiger aero, like, sorry, it just doesn't. They gotta get brownie points because, like, literally the father of frutiger aero, the frutiger font, is Swiss. Bro, like, I don't even know what kind of epic sound this guy gets. Like, let's probably something more epic. This is probably about to be super horrible. Oh no. Thank you, father of my latest obsessions. Okay, so, but the thing is, it's not the country itself, guys. Like, I mean, I can check a little bit harder. I don't think this is in Switzerland. Like, guys, I hate to be this guy, but they aren't D tier, they're C tier. Like, because yes, the father of frutiger aero is Swiss, but yeah, his country just never got the message, I guess. But up next we have China. Yeah, guys, China's crazy when it comes to this stuff from what I've seen. I remember seeing this. This is not an actual building, although it looks super cool. This is probably not. Yeah, you can't even see it. all you can see is this pixelated version of it on Google. They have a lot of concept arts that look really cool in frutiger aero. I don't know if they have any actual like buildings. I'm sure they do. Like this, like this. Can't see it, of course. They got this cool logo. Very, very nice. Yeah, guys. China's obviously frutiger aero. Bro, check this out. Check this out. Got the panda on the television, dude. That's how you know this is legit. The panda, I think that's a television. Or is it just a picture? I don't know. I'm a goober. I'm a goober sometimes. Oh man, I really like this. Dude, is this an aquarium floor? I guess now's as any good a time as any to go plug in the aquarium. Guys, we're working on a music video for it. So go listen to the audio so you can be prepared for the music video. If you like the frutiger aero 2000 sound, you'll probably like in the aquarium. But yeah, so what kind of sound does China get? They obviously deserve Sakura, but maybe a different sound than Japan. Like maybe we do string. Man, this is so relaxing. Can't lie. Okay, guys, China, guys, they're kind of S tier. They're another A tier. I'll give them that. Okay, up next we have Canada. Okay, I know way more about Canada. Canada's probably got some cool stuff, but as a whole, whoa. This is cool. Yeah. So this is what we call frutiger aero. While it's a beautiful city, like I'm not seeing the frutiger aero. It's just buildings. This building on the left, you can barely even see it. It's like right here where I'm grabbing the image. Maybe. I don't think so though. I don't think any of this is honestly aero. It's very, very pretty. Nah. Let's check this out. I mean, this is really cool. This is my vibe here. Like, I totally want to run through these water fountains. Is it frutiger aero? A little bit. Like, I think the green and the blue, because you know it goes back to the colors, bro. No, but for real, this is kind of aero. The background is a bit, how dare I say, like postmodern, like communist Russia vibes, but this area's nice. Yeah, so what would Canada's frutiger aero sound even be? They need a sample, I think. Shout out to any Canadians that are about to listen to what I am about to make as their frutiger aero theme song. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Canada, no hate whatsoever, but let me pull this up. You guys got the weirdest sound of all of them for this. So good job, guys. Canada's honestly, they're kind of C tier. Like, are they even C tier? Because they're kind of aero. But yeah, they're gonna be C tier, maybe even D tier, honestly. Because if we're gonna we gotta put them below the dude that invented frutiger aero in Switzerland. So up next we got Russia. Moscow, Moscow. Russia is one of those countries that's surprisingly frutiger aero is what I've learned. They got like this one bank. Yeah, here it is. I immediately... The fact that I'm familiar specifically with the bank's crazy. Dude, this bank is crazy. Check this out. So, it's the Spur Bank. That doesn't sound inappropriate in any way. And, yeah, look at this. This is like really cool. This is like an actual bank you could go to. You could put all your money here and it would be safe. Probably not, but you get the point. Yeah, guys, Russia, I mean, they got the banks. This is like dystopian frutiger aero. What is this? This looks crazy. This is like the opposite of optimistic. This is like frutiger aero for the end times here. But yeah, it's pretty solid. It's above Canada for sure, I think. Another Russian one. Let's... Oh yeah, I can't see it. I wonder what kind of sound. Russia would have one of those really funny, like, futuristic-esque sounds, I think. Probably something like this. And it would be like an almost club. Not that this sounds anything like a club, but... Yeah, I guess that sounds... Maybe it's a Russian ringtone, I don't know. Okay, these guys are high, but that dystopian frutiger aero thing, it's gotta be B tier. It's not as good as these countries. Okay, up next we've got Brazil. Brazil, I love Brazil. Yeah, guys, Brazil's probably gonna be... I've never looked at frutiger aero Brazil stuff, but it's gotta be up here. Okay, this is off topic, but this flag... Brazil needs to get to work redesigning their flag so it looks like this. Let's see. Inspired by the Brazil summer. So let's go judge the Brazil summer, shall we? Let's see what it's like. So we've got some kind of gas station. Ipiranga. Probably just pronounced that wrong. Via Embra, I'm not even gonna try it. Yeah, this is an interesting collage. You got it like a car dealership. Whatever this is, telephone things. That's pretty cool. But it's not real. It's not real architecture. Let's see. We've got this. This is frutiger aero according to this person. A metal pole. Can't even see it. Yeah, it looks like Brazil is actually not frutiger aero at all. Okay, here we go. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they do got some cool stuff here. Not this. The buses already come with the Windows XP theme. This is pretty cool. I'd say, yeah, this is neat. You know, we got Brazil's been mentioned, as these people say. Yeah, I'd say Brazil's probably a solid medium on the list. What would the Brazil's frutiger aero sound be? Old school telephone poles? Yeah, sadly it's not. I was expecting more from Brazil. I was expecting it to be a lot cooler. I gotta get out of these waves, that's probably it. Here we go. Yeah, I think Brazil with that bus probably be like... But at least you got the soccer edits. Okay, Brazil. I'm gonna have to place you down in D tier. You're actually low-key, yeah. I guess you're tied with Canada. Like, unfortunately, you're D tier. So up next, we got another one that might be questionable. Mexico. I hope Mexico is frutiger aero. It'd be really cool if they did have some frutiger aero stuff. Pablo. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, snap. Puebla City? Whoa, this place looks awesome. This is incredible. This is... Can we zoom in anymore? Like... No, we can't. Of course not. Of course we can't. Okay, this Puebla City, Mexico, though. This is enough to pull Mexico up on the list. Look at that. That is beautiful. I can't zoom in anymore, but... Got the greenery, got the blue, the aqua blue, like... This building literally looks like an Apple iPod from the time... And that is what it looks like. I want to listen to music through this building. It'd be pretty funny. And they've got this dome thing down here. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm moving to Mexico, I guess. This is too cool. We need a trumpet sound for Mexico. Gotta have it. Or maybe, no, what we need... we need an accordion for them, actually. That's their frutiger aero. The frutiger aero accordion. Oh man, here we go. It probably would sound a lot better if it weren't clipping. I think Mexico deserves, this building in particular, Mexico deserves a really cool song, I think. This building in particular, I like it. So yeah, surprisingly, they have got to be, honestly, they're kind of A tier, not gonna lie with that. I mean, I know I didn't go very far, but we got a lot of A tiers. We're gonna have to figure out who's the actual S tier soon. Okay, up next, we got the two good old rivals here. We've got the US and the UK, so let's start with the homeland. America, frutiger aero. Oh, this is hilarious. The patriotic frutiger aero wallpaper. Maybe in July. Maybe in July I'll... Oh, this is horrible, but... It's so bad it's gotta be good, like... This looks like one of those memes where someone pulls up a presentation like in their classroom and they give the most just brain dead speech. This is exactly the vibe of the clip art they choose for it. Okay. Let's see. Where is this? This is in the US, isn't it? This is pretty cool. I believe this is North Carolina. Let's see if I'm correct there. Oh yeah, I nailed it. Charlotte. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty frutiger aero, I'd say. It helps that they have the aqua blue, you know, thingamabobbers in the stadium. And the glass buildings. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, this person pointed out something that automatically gives it points. Oh, bro, no way. Listen to Hello Seattle by Owl City while looking at photos of Seattle. It'll click. Bro, unexpected Owl City mention on the frutiger aero sub. Let's go. The rolling... California rolling green hills. Yeah, guys, this kind of gives California an edge. And maybe in the future, because you could go forever in the US. maybe in the future we'll do specific cities. Maybe worldwide we'll do cities too. But yeah, guys, I mean, California is literally the source of the Windows XP wallpaper that I can't pull up. You guys know, the Windows XP. I wish I could pull it up, but, whatever. The point is, California, it just, by having the Windows XP wallpaper, yeah, it kind of automatically wins. What sound would it be, though? Oh, yeah, here we go. I gotta turn off this reader. It sounds so trippy. Where's my baby destructor? Here we go. California, this is not what this would sound like, by the way, I don't think. I thought that'd be way cooler. Wow, that was okay for being improv. Okay, I'd say we're at least we're on par with these guys. And then we're going to end it with the United Kingdom mites. Governor. Oh, I can't drag it back down. Okay. Yeah, let's type in United Kingdom frutiger aero. I've got to like... Okay, here we go. Okay, again, we got a really cool flag. Wait. Is this actually in the United Kingdom? It kind of looks... It looks a bit British. Oh, this is in Seattle, so yeah, of course. Of course, Seattle's got cool architecture. Let's see, this is in Singapore. More Seattle, Japan, Canada. Okay, yeah, nothing in here for the United Kingdom. Oh, snap. I don't think there's anything for the United Kingdom. What? Bro, no way. There's literally, like, nothing for the United Kingdom. Wow. What about this? Where is this? Where'd this person take this picture? Someone from A will have to ascend. I know it's gonna be the final showdown between everyone. Okay, so we found one frutiger aero picture. This is in Greenwich Park, London. Looks pretty cool. Honestly, it looks pretty chill. This is probably the sunniest day there's ever been in London. I gotta say, this kind of it fits the vibe. But it's the only thing. What sound should we really give the United Kingdom here? Or is it gonna be something goofy, mate? Is this the same chord from Eye of the Tiger? I think it is. Okay, what would their sound actually be though? I think I want to drag down the dry. Here we go. This sounds way cooler in my opinion. This sounds like this city. Not that chord though, this chord. That's okay for being British. Yeah, these guys are probably though they're like C tier, honestly. Okay, guys, we have a lot of A. Surprisingly, Frutiger Arrow has been doing good, guys. It has made its way to so many different countries. Way more than honestly I was expecting. I was expecting this to be more of a bloodbath, not gonna lie. Okay, guys, which one am I gonna have ascend though? Or descend? So I am gonna say this, okay. Out of all of these, which one's gonna look the most aero? Like, if you were to go to a random spot, which one would look the most aero? That is a good question. That is a good question. You know what? I'm going to say, I'm gonna stick with what I said before, because the two things that have stuck with me are this place in Mexico and that one market in the Philippines. So let's type in Philippines frutiger arrow. You know, these are the only places where I'm able to pull up a ton of pictures. So I think definitely this has got to be S tier. And weirdly enough, I mean, they have a lot of, the thing about China, they have a lot of like concepts, like concept art, but not necessarily anything built that's frutiger arrow, I don't think. Let's see. I mean, then again, this is a really cool concept. So you know what, guys, I'm gonna have to place China, I think, in S tier, and even higher than Japan. I knew the Asian countries would be out on top. I knew they would be, but this is obviously like a highly unscientific. This is cool. I mean, like, in terms of their art, they also are pretty high, I guess. But I'd say this is a pretty good list. Like, if I were trying to find a super frutiger arrow place, I would probably start the S tier and then work my way down. So yeah, this is a tier list, guys. These are the most frutiger arrow countries. Let me know if you agree with this or disagree with it. And let me know if there are more. There are obviously way more countries I could do next time. Maybe I could go more in depth on this. So let's see. The real world's just not frutiger arrow enough. No, it's not. It will be. We're going to make it happen somehow. So which of my songs would I say is the best for driving? That depends. It'd probably be something instrumental, if I had to guess. I don't know. I've been wanting to make night driving music for a while now. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. I really want to get back into it, so it depends on the mood we're talking about. If we're talking like chill driving, then I made a song called Night Drive like a few years ago that I would say still hits. I even sampled my truck. So that one's literally like the driving at night song for me. Blissful Berry is surprisingly great to listen to when going through a highway surrounded by greenery and trees. Is it? I gotta try that. That sounds pretty fun. See, I like to imagine it when I'm like, I don't know, like eating strawberries or something. But no, I could totally see that. Yeah, if we're going happy vibes or like upbeat, let's dance. Yeah, I think Blissful Berry be a fun one to drive around to for sure. Maybe throw on coconut water while we're at it. just to keep the EDM vibes going. But anyway, yeah. Bro, thank you so much for joining me for this stream. It looks like based on my highly unscientific poll, I'm not gonna. Yes, I am gonna pull it up. Oh, let's see. It looks like, yeah, it looks like I'll be seeing you guys around Friday, because apparently that's the day everyone wants to do it. So that'll be the next stream. I'll do another one Friday. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. Yeah, so thank you. Thanks for joining me. And I'll do another stream probably on Friday. Until